President, please be seated. The court is now back in session. For this week, the trial chamber actually scheduled to hear the evidentiary documents in case 002, as informed by an email of the senior legal officers of the trial chamber on the 21st February 2013, and through our memo dated 26 February 2013, document E261/1 and memorandum dated 8 March 2013, document E236/4, that this week the trial chamber will continue to hear the debates on the testimonies of Philip Short for 4 days, starting from Monday the 4th till the 7th of March 2013, and the time has been allocated appropriately to the prosecution, the lead co-lawyers, and the defense lawyers. We also would like to remind you of our instruction document E236/4 that the expert Philip Short shall be questioned on his knowledge within the scope mentioned in the closing order for case 002. That is document E174/24. Although parties are encouraged to put questions within the scope as indicated by the trial chamber. However, the scope is opened for the whole case 002. Dao and San, could you report the attendance of the parties and individuals to the proceeding? Dao and San, Mr. President, in today's proceeding, that is the 4th of March 2013, all parties are present except the accused Ieng Sari, who is absent as he is being hospitalized this morning. And as notified by the ECC detention facility, Noon Chia is present in the holding cell downstairs. The National Counsel for Ieng Sari, Mr. Angodom, is absent as he is now on the way to meet his client in the hospital. Based on the memorandum of the trial chamber, it is document E261/1, we are planning to hear the testimony of the expert who is ready to be called by the trial chamber. The witness also indicated that through his knowledge, he has no relationship by blood or by law to any of the 3 accused or any of the civil parties who have been recognized in this case. The expert will take an oath before the trial chamber. Thank you, Mr. President. President, thank you. Before we commence, I'd like to inquire from the interpretation unit whether the interpreters can assist the chamber in interpreting.
Mr. President, the interpreters are present in the courtroom for precisely half an hour, in other words, for the next 20 minutes. After that, it is not technically feasible to continue. Thank you.
I'd like to now give the floor to Judge Cartwright to clarify about the situation of the absence of Mr. Ieng Sari, who has been sent to the Khmer Soviet Friendship Hospital this morning. Judge Cartwright, please take the floor.
Thank you, President. Just to confirm the current situation, the administration has provided the Chamber with temporary interpretation in English and Khmer only. Therefore, French speakers will have to confer with their colleagues. And this interpretation, as indicated, is for a very brief period. In relation to the accused Ieng Sari, the Chamber and his counsel were notified earlier this morning that he has been admitted to the Khmer Soviet Friendship Hospital. The Chamber has a communication from his counsel to the effect that they are as yet unable to consult with him as to whether he waives his right to be present during the hearing of the expert Philip Short, and therefore must indicate that they have no instructions to waive his presence. Therefore, the trial chamber is unable to proceed to examine the expert Philip Short, and the chamber asks counsel for Mr. Ieng Sari to notify it as soon as it has formal instructions in this regard. There is one other matter now requiring to be dealt with, and that is Nguyen Chia's personal application to the Chamber to be excused from participation, and I think, President, you have the information concerning that. Thank you.
President, as for the accused Nguyen Chia, he made his personal application to the trial chamber on the 1st of March 2013 that he wishes to participate in all proceedings in the hearing. However, on the first day of March, his health was not getting better due to frequent dizziness, and that he could not concentrate. And he had difficulty with relieving himself. For that reason, he made a request not to participate in the proceeding on Monday, that is today. And that his participation, of course, is contributing to ascertaining the truth. And he requests to the trial chamber to defer the hearing until he is able to participate in the proceedings. The trial chamber also received a medical report of the accused Nguyen Chia this morning at 7:30 a.m. The physician examines the accused Nguyen Chia, that he has problem with his bowel system, he's dizzy, and he feels like vomiting from time to time. For that reason, it concludes that the general health condition of the accused is not that great, but he is able to participate remotely from the holding cell downstairs. Regarding the health issue of Ieng Sari, which is a major factor for the proceeding today, that he is not able to participate due to his health reason, and that he has to be sent for treatment at the hospital this morning, and as confirmed by Judge Cartwright, Ieng Sari and his defense team has not yet consulted on whether he is willing to waive his right in hearing the witness of the expert as scheduled by the chamber. And we actually informed Nuon Chia's defense, says the President, to communicate with Ieng Sari during this interim so that they can inform the chamber on his position and that we are able to arrange the scheduling of hearing the testimony. It will be rescheduled based on the situation. For that reason, we cannot hear the testimony of the expert as scheduled. We will adjourn the proceeding today, and we cannot set a definite time to resume the hearing. We shall notify all parties in due course on the scheduling date and the commencement of the hearing. As for the expert Philip Short, we instruct Visu to arrange for his return to his accommodation and have him return to the courtroom based on the schedule that the chamber will inform in due course. Security guards, you instructed to take the accused, Kil Sampon and Nuon Chia, through the detention facility. The court is now adjourned.